My name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, March 10th, 2024. It is a wonderful Sunday, which we will use to continue growing tulips. Once I'm out of bone meal, I will start walking home to turn the coffee break world into spring wonderland. However, before I do these things, I like to quickly check whether all the arrow dispensers and other marine creatures who were expiring have left something behind, like these arrows. Much appreciated. Yeah, I think that's about it. Alright. Let's grab this carrot. Get rid of all this junk. Break camp. And continue to grow tulips. Speaking of spring wonderland, I was kinda shocked last Friday as I talked to a colleague. We figured out that the Easter weekend is only 3 weeks away. So in 3 weeks from now on, it will be Easter Sunday. This is crazy. This is mind-blowing. I mean, yes, spring is around the corner. Easter is always at the end of March, early April, but still, it feels wrong. It feels really wrong. It's already time for Easter. Well, on the other hand, according to the grocery stores, Easter starts in January, because early January I saw the first chocolate Easter bunnies. So yeah, I guess we are already in the Easter phase. Man, Easter also means the start of this practical course for my Rettungssanitäter. So a few days before Easter, I will head to Berlin, on the one hand to celebrate Easter with my parents, and on the other hand to be there for when the practical course starts. So many things are still need to be finished before I do this. Most of the things are video things, so that I have enough videos here on this channel for the time I'm away. What's going on? Are we out of tulips? Not good. Can one deplete a tulip spot? Would be sad. No, one cannot deplete a tulip spot. Wow, this is productive. This is very productive. This is cool. 4 tulips I won. I guess the horse approves too. So yeah, lots of things need to be done. Also, like to make more and more progress with learning. Maybe I'm too invested in this learning process or so. Maybe I would also get away with just half of the effort or so I put in. But on the other hand, I do have the feeling of, hey, I like to do it right. I like to learn as much as possible. So yeah, so there still is a huge pile of PDF files I grabbed from the online course. I like to go through and check every detail of it. I mean, This also resulted in some fun situations where I stumbled upon a question, why is something like that I then asked to the well-experienced medics. Most of them were, well, that's actually a pretty good question. I don't know. So, yeah, this might indicate that I'm maybe a little bit overzealous with that. But I guess this is also, as said so many times, the thing from my teaching experience and teaching background and scientific background, that, I mean, for science, you have to dig very deep and get every detail right. So when this transfers to things that are normally not that analyzed, or where it's often like, okay, I just learned it the way that it is, that it is that way, but I haven't asked a question or so. And sure, that's also an approach, but it's not my approach. So yeah, that's surprising. That's very surprising that we're already that close to Easter. So let's make progress. That spring, Wonderland, and Easter and whatnot will be a great thing. Not a full stack yet, but on a good way to a full stack. Yesterday, since a very long time, I prepared a sauce bolognese again. I mean, vegetarian version of it. What? It's my spot, horse. Yes, it's my spot. I just took a break from all those. I mean, I was not getting sick of sauce bolognese, but I just had the feeling, okay, I ate so much of it some time ago that it felt more like, okay, I need something else. And since a very long time, I prepared such a sauce again, made some noodles with it. Man, this was very good. When you haven't had certain food in quite a while, and you then have this food again, it's really delicious. So I'm super happy, and I already have plans for the leftovers. When I do these things, I often prepare 2 portions, and the second part will be used already today. I plan to make some pancakes, and I like to fill some of these pancakes with sauce bolognese. This is so amazing. I'm not quite sure if I will also add some cheeses to it. This makes it even better, but I feel like this time I just want the full dose of sauce bolognese infused pancakes, or rather pancake rolls, and not mix it with cheese. But yeah, this is the best combination ever. So looking forward to that one. Just a few more hours to go, then I can do this. I can prepare that food. Sneaky tulip. Very sneaky tulip. This week I also noticed a bit that I'm, well, that I basically need a break or vacation or whatever, because I'm really getting a little bit tired from all this student supervisions and so on. It's always fantastic. It's so great. It's always to see. It's always amazing to see what they do and how they progress, and to inspire them and discuss them. And do various things, but at the same time, it's also, well, not only so much work, but it just, yes, it requires patience sometimes. So sometimes I just wonder, well, aren't you seeing this, that this is a problem? Aren't you seeing that this needs to be improved or needs to be different? Or things like, okay, we agreed on a meeting for a certain time, and by agreeing on a meeting for a certain time, I usually expect the student to be ready to present their stuff. I mean, if something, sure, there can be exceptions. If something happened, something that was unpredictable, traffic jam, whatever. Sure, there are acceptable excuses for not being ready. But when I do have an appointment at a certain time, they get there in time, then I hear, okay, the application isn't running yet, or I need to do this, or I need to do that. Well, that's not good. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. It feels then a little bit like, okay, guys, for you, it's just your project. But the other way around, I have to supervise multiple projects, and not only supervise multiple projects, I also have to do other things. And yeah, why aren't you ready? Or other things like, okay, we discussed so many times about things. Why haven't you still understood it? Basically. And yeah, those are really the things where I notice right now. I might need some day off, some break from all this stuff, because I get a little bit impatient lately, with all the stuff, because yeah, it's always the same, where I think, okay, guys, please. And then also with one, I'm also a little bit, well, surprised or so. What they sometimes think or expect, or I don't know. I mean, I'm very spider. I'm very relaxed with how they want to work, where they want to work, when they want to work. Don't care, as long as they do their stuff or so. But with one student, and in this case it's even a student worker, not research assistant, student assistant. The student assistant isn't spider. I do not want to punch you and end in a fight with you. Can you please be somewhere else? Thanks. Still no full stack yet, but okay. We are making still good progress in getting lots of tulips. I think I'm really having enough tulip once I'm done with this batch of bone meal. Spider, please. So this student assistant isn't living in the town. I'm fine. Do home office. Do work from wherever you like. I don't care. But when your goal is to develop a virtual reality application and you don't have virtual reality hardware at home, then it's also not my task or my problem when you well, how you can do your development. I mean, you're always free to get into the labs of our group, and such a thing happened on just on Friday again, like where, and this is also what really causes now my rant right now. Had a meeting, system wasn't running. As I tried it out, there were several flaws in the system with respect to the virtual reality controls. And I'm not quite sure if the student really expected me to wait until it's fixed. So, I mean, it was already Friday afternoon. And was really surprised that there most certainly, or that definitely has to be now, a second presentation appointment on site. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's just where I noticed, okay, I might need a quick break from it. So it's good. It's good that Easter's around the corner. And I can have a break. And in between those things, also some other things, like getting phone call from professor on the weekend asking about questions about the email of a colleague, where in the email all the questions were already answered, but apparently the email wasn't fully read. Great fun. Great fun. So yeah, but still, it's now wonderful Sunday. I'm looking forward to my sauce bolognese infused pancakes. That's going to be amazing. Also, what's going to be amazing is the fact that with spring around the corner, having started yet or whatever, I mean, there are already some flowers out and so on. And hopefully soon there will be also good bike season again, because it feels like still dirty with respect to all this very fine gravel and so on that was used during the icy days. Still not completely removed from the streets and so on. This is a little bit annoying when doing road biking. So in this case, I'm looking forward to that one. I'm looking forward to the first road bike trip. Especially spring is always a very nice time. The air is super crisp, super flowery and so on. I like spring. I like spring cycling. Winter, as long as it's not muddy, wetty and so on, is also cool. Especially because there are no stupid insects. Those insects. They will get out again. Just recently I found a ladybug crawling on my floor. So those little critters are about to pop up again and run around and have fun. I haven't seen bees yet, I guess. I think I haven't seen bees this season yet, but I'm quite sure soon bees will appear again and buzz around. then all the other insects are getting out again and getting on my nerves. They're important. They're very important creatures, but insects also to some degree annoying. So yeah, there's that. There's that indeed. And we are a few more white tulips with a few left over bone meal. I think I'm not going to happen. I could get a full stack of tulip. Maybe. And we can even at least make the first few steps towards home. On the other hand, where's the sun? The sun is there. No, we can't make the first few steps towards home. We have to mark this area before we leave. I have to come back here at some point to put down a sign like this is the tulip spot. Okay, we're out, and yes. Just missed it by 4. Missed it by 4 tulips to have a full stack of tulip. Almost. Okay, cool. And it's raining. Okay, I got a good selection of tulip. I got some seeds I can put away. Got a carrot. Okay, the important spot basically is here-ish. Need to throw down a sign here. Does not make sense to move out, to move home. I mean, it's a plains area, but I would just make it only a few steps. I would see myself being surrounded by angry guys. I would realize, okay, need to set up camp again. Let's do this. What was very productive episode, I must say. We organize this a little better, like that. So, yeah, cool. Very cool. I hope you're having a great... Ooh, not cool. That's actually problematic. I hope you're having a great weekend, or you had a great Saturday, and will have a great Sunday. And also, you will have a great start into the next week. I'm not quite sure when the this weird daylight saving time. Ooh, I got two more bone. That's good. And this weird winter to summertime change situation will happen, but I'm quite sure it's soonish. And things will be all again chaotic. But yeah, I guess we're at the end of this episode. Next time I can use 6 more. Six bone meal. This could mean I could end up with 64 white tulip. That's cool. And yeah, with that, we are at the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will be joining me next time. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!